Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about getting my house together after going on vacation and leaving the house a complete disaster. It's pretty rough. So first things first is I have to do like 10 loads of laundry and take care of it, make the bed, clean my room, and you'll see what kind of a hot mess I'm talking about. Okay, so this is what I'm working with. That's Cooper. That's Loki. So yeah, we are going to do a quick time lapse of me doing my best to clean this room and make it comfortable. Here we go. Next up is this hot mess of a bookcase. Okay, so here is everything all done. Bed is made, puppy is happy, and everything is nice and cozy. Got everything over here, and now Luna we are on to the kitchen. Hello, Luna Duna. It is, in fact, a hot mess. Loki seems to be thriving, though. Okay, after about 20 minutes of cleaning, this is what the kitchen looks like. Okay, so this is about 3 loads of laundry. Now multiply that by 4 and you'll have all the laundry that I had to do in the last 2 days. So obviously it is the next day. I just got done with a workout, so I'm all pink. So I'm going to quickly do this laundry, and then by that time I should have enough time to do some yoga, and then I gotta get ready for work. Here we go. Okay, so the laundry is folded, but I am too lazy to take care of it right now. So laundry is done, and well, almost. I have 1 load of whites in the dryer. But other than that, like 10 to 12 loads of laundry is finally done. I've got that basket. I just need to take care of that, but the hubs is sleeping in our room, so can't exactly take care of clothes right now. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys and discuss the highs and lows of what's going on with my health and wellness journey. I went to my family's this past weekend, and I stayed there for about 5 days, and I did okay. There was definitely some junk food eaten, and Didn't really have much for healthy food, but you know, that's on me and I accept that. And now that I'm back home, I want to get my life in order, you know, get the house in order, which I'm well on my way of doing. And I also want to get into the habit of when I wake up during the morning, I stay awake, because I seem to have this pattern where I wake up, I do what I need to do, and like feed the dogs, have breakfast, things like that, and then I just pass out on the couch until I go to work. And that leaves several hours in the morning where I'm basically just wasting the morning. And I know that has a lot to do with my depression, and I definitely want everybody to know I am okay. I'm having this moment of like awakening. I want to start making some changes in my foundation of behaviors. And one of those changes is I want to stay up once I'm awake in the morning. Sorry, the camera is so shaky. I am in the process of getting a tripod, so bear with me. This coming Sunday, right now it is February 2nd, and I'm going to do my best to work out every day and have a healthier lifestyle, better choices for my food, and we'll see where we're at come Sunday, which is weigh-in day. The last time I weighed myself was about 2 weeks ago, and I was about 270. So this Sunday will be an update on that weigh-in. So this is a few days after that last clip, and for the most part, this past week has been really good. I have consistently, I would say about 80% of the time, I was not binging, I was not eating junk food, I was pretty consistently being healthy and daily working out. The last 2 days, however, have not been awesome. And I want to be able to be completely transparent with you guys because I know that a lot of you are going through the same thing as I am. So the last couple days have been kind of a roller coaster. I have learned that somebody in my close family, who I love very dearly, has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And it took the whole family by surprise. We had no idea that she even had cancer to begin with. And it was one of those days where I started out totally fine, totally healthy, and then I heard that news, and I was at work, so I had to like compress all of my feelings because I didn't want to show other people that I was upset, because I didn't want them to ask me why. Because I was at that point where I just couldn't say it out loud because that would make it real, as if the diagnosis itself didn't already make it real. So I got through that shift, and then at the end of the shift, there was this really disgruntled guest staying at my hotel, and he wasn't nearly as bad as some of the people that I've dealt with, but because I was already at that point where I was emotional, when I got in my car, when I left, dude, I cried so hard, like ballistic crying. And I was so grateful that I had loved ones that I could call and tell them, hey, I learned this news today and I'm in pain. Can you help me through this? And then the next day, which would be today, I did my best to stay awake this morning instead of falling asleep on the couch like I do when I'm depressed. So I got up, I cleaned the house, which you can't really tell right now because it's dirty from the cleaning. You ever get like that where you're trying to clean, so you make a different mess somewhere else so that you can clean the other place? That's what happened. So half the house is clean, but the other half that was already clean is no longer clean because I messed it up. Anyway, so I got up, I did a bunch of cleaning, did some laundry, did some self-care, picked up a couple necessities from Rite Aid, and then I went to work. And I was thinking to myself, you know, they'll probably have leftover food from the banquet hall, and I'll just grab a plate of food and I'll be totally fine. Here's where I went wrong. Because when I went to Rite Aid, instead of just getting the necessities, I got snacks. And I ate all of those snacks without any stopping. Just like ate all of them in one foul swoop. And then, instead of ordering a salad from DoorDash, I ordered Five Guys burgers and fries. So that's not awesome. And I definitely don't feel awesome right now. And that's like the moral of this situation here, is that because I made those choices to not pack a lunch, to get snacks at the store, and to basically binge eat my weight in food while I was at work because I was so emotionally distraught, it makes me feel so crappy. And like I have no energy. I'm like I feel sick. Like I'm hungover from eating food. The food hangover, if you will. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder how many people go through this and then say mean things to themselves so that to make themselves feel guilty or make themselves feel bad or less than what they are because they binged. And I will tell you that I used to be like that, where I would binge and then I'd be like, well, I'm a terrible person. I don't deserve to have breakfast because I ate so much tonight. It was just really unhealthy thoughts. So if you have no one else to tell you this, listen to me. You deserve to have breakfast the next morning, even if you binge until freaking 4 o'clock in the morning. You deserve to have every meal of the day, even if you binge at one of them. Your worth is not less because you binge. And if anybody ever made you feel that way, shame on them. You need to know that you are special and kind and a beautiful creature just the way you are. And you are a beautiful creature who binges. And if you're not somebody who binges, your addiction or your faults do not make you less of a person. We are all whole people. And it makes me very sad to think of the person that I used to be. This sounds like a lot of rambling, but the point is, when I binged today, I was thinking to myself, I could go south really fast right now and start saying all these terrible things to myself, talk down to myself, and say, you know, I'm worthless because I lost control today. But that's not true. And by stopping myself in that pattern of, you know, binging and then self-hatred and then binging again because I feel self-hatred, it stopped the cycle. So I'm able at my next meal, I'm able to have a regular meal, not feel guilty for what I ate tonight. I'm going to drink a lot of water, do some self-care tonight. I'm able to start a new cycle instead of continuing the unhealthy cycle. One other thing that I did tonight was I was planning an outfit for my husband's 30th birthday. And I was thinking that I need to start embracing the plus size body that I have and start dressing the way that my ideal version of myself would dress. Because there are days where, you know, sweatpants and sweatshirts, totally fine, rock it, okay? But sometimes I feel like I don't try, and I want to try just to see what would happen, see if my confidence would get better, see if I would have a better relationship with myself if I tried to present myself in a more put together way. And when I was looking for these outfits and these dresses, I was like, the first thought was, I can't pull that off. And then my second thought was, oh, heck yeah, you can. Why are you telling yourself you can't? It's these patterns that we keep on having to fight all the time. These systems that we've created since we were little, that our family has created, society's created, that has told us that just because we are a certain size means that we have to dress a certain way. And that is absolute crap. Absolute crap. Wear whatever you want. Wear whatever you want. Anyway, all this rambling is to say this week was a good week. I had one day where I did binge, and I'm owning up to that. And next week, I'm going to strive for a whole week without binging. But this is the end of that week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, guys. Oh, and I just wanted to say one more thing. Because of my healthy habits from this week, I am down 3.5 pounds this week. So that is 266.5.